So then guys, it may look like we have a price leak for the iPhone 15 Ultra, the iPhone 15 Pro, and the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus. Let me tell you about all these price differences over what we got on the iPhone 14 models, and of course I'll also be giving you the latest on the release date, and also, like I said, the details on the price too. So we are right at the end of August now, and this year we're going to be getting 4 iPhone 15 models. So as we know already, we'll definitely be getting that iPhone 15, the 15 Plus, and the 15 Pro, and possibly the iPhone 15 Pro Max or an iPhone 15 Ultra. Today, I'll be focusing more on that iPhone 15 Pro, but within the next week and also this weekend, I'll also be making a video for the iPhone 15 Ultra and probably just one more video on the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus before the release. But the main focus today is the iPhone 15 Pro. However, there is a bit of a twist. I actually want to talk about all of the iPhone 15 models, including the 15 Pro, because today I want to talk about the price changes that we are going to be seeing this year. And with that, let's start with the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus, and let's see what the price changes are here. So I think the good news is that anybody who's eyeing up an iPhone 15 or an iPhone 15 Plus, we've actually been told that probably the prices are not actually going to be changing this year. And also probably the storage amounts are not also going to change either. So as you can see on this table, that it looks like that a normal base iPhone 15 will still be coming at $799 US. And then obviously if you go for a 256, it's going to cost you $100 more. And then obviously if you double that amount of storage, it's going to cost you $1,099. And the same with the iPhone 15 Plus, starting at $899, then $999 for 556 gigabytes, and then obviously $1,199 US for a 512 gigabyte option. So really, as you can see, no price changes there, and it doesn't look like the storages are going to actually change at all compared to the iPhone 14 models. So there isn't going to be much difference there at all. But what I will say is, of course, if you live in different countries, due to import taxes and also the weight of the US dollar to your currency and things like this, then obviously the prices could be very different in your country. But obviously it's the baseline of what America and what Apple, where Apple is based in America, this is the prices that they are setting it at, and how much profit they make for an iPhone in, say, the US, and say they made that same amount of money, say, in the UK, or let's say they made that same amount of money, say, in South Africa, or wherever in the world, they still have to make exactly the same amount of money and profit. So obviously it depends on your currency if it's going to change. But moving on from that, let's now talk about the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra. So this is where the prices do increase, as you can see here. So it really does depend, I think, on what kind of storage Apple will release. So if we do come out with sort of a 128 gigabyte option for the iPhone 15 Pro, then I believe it will only go up by $100 over the iPhone 14 Pro. So this will be $1,099 US. But obviously, if they double up everything, so say the lowest sort of amount of storage you can get is 256, I think it then will be $1,199 US instead. So you can see this again with the sort of next tier 256 and 512, it's 1,199 or 1,299, and you can see it goes all the way up to either a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte model. And the same with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, same thing again. If we do get a 128 gigabyte model, it'll probably come in at $1,199 US. But if Apple have tiered it up that the starting models is 256 gigabytes of storage, then the price will start at $1,299 US. And again, you can see the same thing going all the way up to the most expensive iPhone, and that is the one with either 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte inside it, and then that's either $1,699 US or $1,799 US. Now for me, I think obviously price increases is never a good thing. We never ever like to see a price increase, but we've got to hit the reality here. Remember, I'm going to say it again, in the US the prices haven't actually increased on the Plus and the normal, and in fact for the last year since we've had, say, the iPhone, I don't know, XS, I think it was, that the prices have never actually changed for sort of the Pro models going forwards. Back when it was named as the Max, but obviously, or the Plus model, but basically it's never actually changed whatsoever. The baseline prices have always stayed the same, so this is the first time we're actually getting a proper price increase. And at the end of the day, inflation has happened over those years, and this year and the last year, really inflation has gone up quite a lot, and obviously Apple are going to have to adjust for that. Personally, I think Apple are not taking more profit. I think it is more literally more costs on material and things like this, because everything in the world right now has gone up. And also at the same time as well, if Apple are putting in more storage into their sort of starter iPhones, then yeah, obviously starter sort of SSD sort of storage, or, you know, flash storage is coming down in price, but obviously it doesn't quite meet halfway, and Apple use quite premium storage inside it. So obviously with that as well, we will see that price increase if we do start at, say, 256 gigabytes for the Pro models. Now, just before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that not all reports and leaks that you're seeing here are 100% proof that they are coming true based on the new iPhone. I only present to you what reports of information that are out there, and these renders that you're seeing here are based on this information that we have been told so far. So basically what this means is the final iPhone may not look like these renders here. However, if you're watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the next iPhone anyway. So then, with that report out of the way, let's now talk about the release date, what we actually know quite a lot about now, and also let's talk about the giveaway we're doing on this channel, and then finally we'll do the hardware specs and also some of those prices again for you. So with the actual release date, we have heard very recently that obviously Apple are doing their Wonderlust event. What is happening on September 12th at 10 AM, and that is Pacific time. So basically, say here in the UK where I live, that's going to be about 6 PM in the evening. So it's really exciting news that we're actually getting that event. So at the event, we're probably going to see all the new iPhone 15 models, and also we're going to see the brand new Apple Watch as well. And then also we may see a few other products too. But for the actual time we're probably going to be able to get our hands actually on it, it's probably going to be around about, say, 10 days later or so. So I'm talking about the following week, where you'll be able to get your hands probably on September the 22nd. But you're probably able to pre-order it the week before on the Friday, so that will be September 15th. And most likely Apple normally start pre-orders around about 5 AM Pacific time. So again, you have to adjust your clocks there. In the UK here, that is about 1 PM in the afternoon. But that's when you'll be able to pre-order it, and it's looking likely the first set of iPhones will come out a week later on the 22nd, but there is the possibility that some iPhones may get delayed, maybe for another week or two. So then guys, just quickly, something else. We are having a giveaway on this channel, and it's around about a month from now. And if you want to get your hands on any one of these free prizes that I am showing here, it's really easy to enter into the giveaway. All you have to do to enter into this giveaway is just leave a comment down in the comments below. And also, if you are brand new here, make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because when I'll be revealing when this giveaway is going to be, because it's going to be a live stream, you'll want to get a notification of when that's going to be. But let's talk more about the prizes. I've got 3 prizes, like I said, and 1 prize will be going to each person. So that's basically 3 prizes, 3 winners. So the first person will be able to get their hands on some AirPod Pros. I'm going to be giving these away. Somebody else will be able to get their hands on a Apple Watch SE. And then finally, the grand prize I'm going to be giving away is this right here. This is an Apple Watch Ultra, what I will also be giving away on this live stream. So that is really, really awesome. But what I also will say is, though, guys, like I've said before, sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. Some of them still impersonating myself, telling you to WhatsApp them or Telegram them, part with your money for shipping. This is not me at all. I'll be paying for the shipping on this international giveaway and taxes and things like that. So please, please do not listen to these people, because basically they are just frauders and scammers out there. Please ignore them, or please do report them, as you can see right here. And with that, guys, let's now talk about the hardware specs that we've got for the iPhone 15 Pro, and let's talk about the price too. So then, starting with the iPhone 15 Pro, it's going to be again a 6.1-inch display, and this is actually going to be a new OLED screen that we're going to get. It's going to be more efficient than the last screens we had inside it. The resolution will still be 2532 by 1170, and will also have thinner bezels around the screen, and also it will still be a 120Hz ProMotion display, what can go all the way down to 1 Hz. We have been told recently that it is only going to be 6GB of RAM inside the Pro models this year, and storage is actually going to start out at 256GB and go all the way up to 2TB for the storage options. Then after that, we're going to have the A17 chipset inside that. We'll have 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores for the main CPU. But for the actual GPU, this year we're getting an extra core again, and it's going to be a 6-core GPU. The actual body of this actual iPhone is actually going to be made out of titanium, and also we're going to be getting a triple camera sensor setup, and also we might get a bit of a better new main wide sensor and also lens with that, and also we're going to be getting a LiDAR sensor too. For battery size, we've been told it's going to be 3650 milliamp, what is really good to hear, because this is definitely bigger than the last iPhone 14 Pro that we had, and the base model of a 256GB model will be coming in at $1,099 US. And there we go. So, like I have said, guys, I will be making another video later on into the weekend, and that will also be telling you more details on another iPhone 15 product. And then also next week as well, we do have the last video for the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus before it's released. So make sure you check out that one as well. And also, guys, if you have enjoyed watching this video, please do press the like button. And also at the same time, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews, and comparisons, please also make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.